Hello everybody, my name's Jeff at Mountside Media, and today we're going to continue to talk about the basics of photography. For those of you that would like to get away from using auto on your camera and would like to start using and understanding manual mode. Let's dive in, shall we? In this video, we're going to talk about what exactly a stop of light is, and why it's important to understand with regard to the exposure of your images. In simple terms, a stop of light is a halving or a doubling of the quantity of light that's being perceived by the camera. If we look at the light meter on the back of my 100D, for example, you can see that it's marked in increments from -3, -2, -1, 0, and then on up to +3. These increments are stops of light, and this light meter shows you how many stops of light you are away from your ideal exposure for the image. For the example I'm about to give, we're going to use the shutter speed of the camera to adjust the amount of light that's coming in. And what you'll see on the light meter is how that pertains to what's going on with the exposure of the image. You'll notice that every time I increase the shutter speed by double, the amount of light coming in on the light meter drops by a stop. So if I go from 1/125th of a second shutter speed and take that to 1/250th of a second, I have doubled the shutter speed, therefore halving the amount of light coming in, because it's only open for half as long. This then drops by one stop of light. We have halved the light. If I increase that shutter speed again to 1/500th of a second, we have once again halved the amount of light coming in. Therefore, we have dropped another stop of light. And likewise, if we go back the other way, and if we take that from 1/500th to 1/250th, again, we have doubled the amount of light coming in. Therefore, we have increased by one stop. And again, if we go back to 1/125th from 1/250th, we have increased the amount of light coming in by double again, one stop. This is how stops work. One stop is a doubling or a halving of the light coming in. We can use other methods within the camera to control the light. We can use aperture and we can use ISO. These, along with shutter speed, are what make up the three sides of the exposure triangle. So that's the basics of what a stop of light is. And we can use that knowledge to then balance the exposure triangle, which we'll come to in the next video. I hope this has been helpful for you, and I hope you've enjoyed watching. If you have, like and subscribe down below, and come back and join me for more videos. Thank you very much. Goodbye.